So if you ever thought that social media was perfect, I'm here to tell you that it's not. I decided to open up about my childhood experiences on YouTube. I didn't promote it on my Instagram. I have a lot of family on there. Whoever saw it, saw it. I honestly didn't really want my family to see it because it's not for them, but I know that it's a public platform, so that was likely to happen. My dad and I have not had a great relationship since I was literally in middle school. From the age of 12 to 24, 12 years. My mom and I, as I moved out of the house in 2020, our relationship went downhill. She feels the need to protect my dad so much because that's her partner. And I get it. But I'm also your daughter, where she'll validate my experiences in private as a child, but when it was my dad and my mom in the room, she was quiet and she didn't defend me the same way she would in private. I got a text message. Most of you guys know, or if you don't know, if you're new, hello. I love doing Zumba. That is something in my childhood that I can actually cherish in memory of doing Zumba, of dancing, healing through rhythm, literally putting all my pain away. I literally love the community that I grew up with. They saw me grow up. I was doing it since I was like 11 or 12. I've seen people lose weight, come out of diseases, illnesses. I even saw someone pass away. Like, that community is very sentimental to me. Her class is special to me. Now, as I got older, I had to tell my mom there are actions of her that I dislike. I still love my mom. I pray for the best for her. Only want the best for her. I told her this in private. Now I chose to heal in public online because I can't heal through my parents because they choose to invalidate my experiences. They call me a liar. And I was grateful to encounter somebody who said they went through the same thing. They go through the same thing. They even gave me a suggestion on things that I can do. And that was the purpose of opening up. My family, they're also not believers, so we're already unequally yoked. She also felt the need to put my dad in a group chat. I had already blocked him because I already knew. Everything that he will say to me is to manipulate me and gaslight me and make me believe that I'm so wrong and I'm not like society. Society hates me, whatever. So she needs her partner to come and back her up. And so luckily, if he ever did text me, I'm not getting it because I'm denying all access from the words of that man. Don't need it. But to be called a liar, to say that my childhood experiences are made up, to say that, I'm mad about very small situations, that's untrue. It starts that when I started to voice my opinion about anything, I was shut down a lot. I was told, you don't know what you're talking about, stop speaking. I would get laughed at for not knowing certain things, even though I was very sheltered. They choose to invalidate experiences like when I went to 9th grade, I went to Renaissance Performing Arts School. I thought I was going to be gay because of the environment that I was around. I kept telling them I don't want to be at that school all year. And so once I said to them that I think I'm going to be gay, that's when they wanted to take me out to school. But I brought up the conversation last year, and my dad says that I told him 2 girls was filling up on me. And that's not true. Like, that was never true. I don't even know where he got that from. So that goes to show you don't pay attention. I used to take the train to school, and a random person wrapped their arms, it was a man, wrapped their arms around me from behind. I let my parents know how scary that experience was for me. Nothing was really done. And what can you do? Things happen. But they also claim from last year's conversation that they don't remember that happening. That goes to show how much you pay attention. I got in trouble for speaking to a man at a train station. When you take public transportation, you have to be very mindful of the men that approach you, especially as a female. There are some that you can ignore, and there's some that you can't because some get riled up. So my dad was late to pick me up, and he sees this guy who looks like a pothead speaking to me. I had my earphones in. I tried to ignore him, but for the sake of my safety, I had to speak to him. I chose to speak to him just to make sure I didn't get hurt. And so I get in the car. My dad is yelling at me because a pothead is speaking to me. Oh, okay. And this isn't to say that I was a perfect child, because no, I wasn't. There were times where I felt so invalidated like these, that as I got older, I chose to be rebellious. I chose to be combative even more. And yeah, a little defiant. And I have to take that responsibility because it happened. So the thing that hurts the most is that, yeah, I lost my parents. I've been lost them a long time ago. And you may not ever get them back. You may not ever get a new version of them that will actually choose to love on you. But now I'm stripped of loving the class that I dance at. And yeah, I could find other ones. I could make a new home. But like I said, it's very sentimental. The community that I grew up with, it was beautiful. So if you ever thought social media was perfect, it's not. It's stuff like this that I've been wanting to talk about because it's my life, my story. I didn't talk about it for so long because I was afraid of hurting everybody's feelings, but my feelings kept getting put on the back burner. Can't do that anymore. If you're ever feeling like you can't open up, don't be afraid. It does come with pain, even still, but do what you need to do to heal. It's people like my parents that are going to still call you crazy, that are going to still say that you need help, that are going to say that you're a liar. But don't let that deter you from what God created you to be. Stay true to God's path. And it's okay to be vulnerable. You don't have to hide that. And I'm not going to do that no more. So yeah. I thought I was going to cry because I'm sad. I literally lost my sisters, by choice. I love them. I really do. But there's some things that I just have to separate myself from. And that's okay. It's like my parents do not want me to breathe the same air that they breathe. That's literally what it's getting to. But it's going to be okay. And even if they see this, that's okay too. They claim that I don't love them. But I do. If I didn't love them, I wouldn't tell them my true feelings. I don't tell them my true feelings to disrespect them. I tell them to work through them. But, old school folks, they don't ever want to heal properly. You got to be honest and you got to look in the mirror. But it is what it is. I digress. I love you guys. Whoever watches, whoever done. Oh, she also said I was doing this for likes. I don't even have a platform, an audience for real. So who's really liking my videos? Or who's really like, be for real, mother? And be for real. Love you though. But be for real. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Good night.